guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I am here to give you guys my movie review for Weapons. Went to go see it last night. I literally got to a point yesterday after the whole weekend where I was just completely burnt out. So giving you guys my video for SummerSlam in 2 parts was definitely a project in itself. So I just felt like I couldn't just do it yesterday. I just couldn't give you guys my review, but I'm going to do it today. So before I begin, if you're new here, welcome. If you are coming back, I appreciate it. If you would be so kind to make sure that you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and make sure that you leave your comments down below as well. So I did a reaction to the trailer for this movie, and I immediately, when it comes to little kids in horror movies, it always gives me more of the creeps than it does with adults in scary movies. And I don't know why. It makes the horror of it even creepier. So that's what I got from the trailer. So I literally, you guys go watch my reaction to the trailer. I literally had goosebumps. Like, I was just like, yo, I don't know if I want to go see this. So I'm at work, and Tyrone's just like, so Weapons comes out today. There's 2 viewings. And I'm just like, ugh. I kind of didn't want to go, but I'm like, you know what? I want to see what this is all about. So we went to the movies yesterday to go see Weapons. And this movie was very creepy, disturbing, just wild. Like, there were so many different parts to this, and it's not like you couldn't follow it. Like, they're basically telling you the story about well, it's a kid narrating the movie, and they tell you it's a true story about 17 kids that disappear from a classroom except one and the teacher. And in this movie, they're trying to investigate what happened. So you see a lot of things happening in the beginning of the movie, and then they start breaking down each character's involvement leading up to that situation, or leading up to what you see, or what their story is, and how each story connects with one another. It's not just the parents of these kids. There are other players that play a role in this movie that just kind of connects everything in a very, very weird way. And it's really like disturbing. And at first you think, like, I thought that they were like, they look like they're zombies, but they never die. I don't want to give you guys too much. I don't want to spoil it, but you definitely got some out of this world forces in this in this movie for sure. You definitely have some witchery and some, I don't know, it's really, really weird. And the way, like, at first you really don't know what's going on. Like, you don't know. And then it starts to go into all these different directions, and then you're like, what the heck is going on? Like, why is this happening? Somebody's got to know something. And then one of the main characters is the teacher who plays Silver Surfer, who is also from Ozark. I forget her name, but I can't stand her in Ozark. But anyway, she's the teacher, and she wants answers just like the parents of the kids do. And the parents are mad at her, thinking that she has something to do with it. And, down the line, you see, she's a teacher, but she cares a little too much. And, because of her line of work, some things could be looked at as inappropriate. And not like inappropriate like that, but it's just like, oh, you're not supposed to do this type of thing, and she just does things because she cares. So she's on a mission to try to find answers just like everybody else. And the one kid that's left, they really leave you wondering, like, why was he the only one that this didn't happen to? And later on, you find out what happened to all these kids and how it happened and why it happened. And that wasn't even the scariest part. The scariest part didn't even happen in the movie. The scariest part of this whole night out was that while we were watching this movie, now mind you, every person that comes into contact with whatever is going on has a certain way of running. You notice in the trailer, the kids are running with their arms out like this. Not like Naruto, but just out. Like almost like a triangle, just out. When I tell you we were probably already halfway through the movie, this little kid runs into the theater just like one of the kids in the movie. When I tell you it freaked all of us out, there were people behind us laughing like, what the heck is that? I'm sitting there like, whose kid is this? That right there probably made the movie at that moment even creepier, because there was a little kid that ran into the movie theater, that ran into the theater that we were in, running just like those kids. I was like, yo, and then he runs around the seats, but you don't see him leaving again. So I don't know where this kid went, where his parents are, what happened. I don't know, but it was creepy. So that probably won't happen to you guys. I don't know. But so at the end of this movie, there's an aunt that comes into town, and you start to kind of find out what is going on and what happens and everybody's role and how they end up the way that they did. And then we do finally get the answers to how these kids disappeared. And again, it's like they're not zombies, but they are zombie-like. But if you're a zombie, that means that you would have had to die at one point. And I can't explain it. You guys have to go see it. Like, I just don't know what it was. And it's just strange how it all kind of ended. I mean, I think it ended the way that it should have. But yeah, it was just very, very creepy, bizarre, crazy movie. It definitely had me at the edge of my seat. It definitely had me wondering. It had me thinking. I didn't have a slow moment. Definitely with that little kid running into the theater, definitely didn't have me ease up any more. So with the creepiness and everything like that, I give this, I definitely give this a, I don't like creepy movies like this, but I definitely give it about a 3.5 out of 5 toodles. 3.5 out of 5 toodles. It was definitely creepy for sure. But anyway, if you go and watch this, please come back and let me know what you guys think. As always, please don't take my word for it. Go and watch it for yourself and then come back and let's discuss. And as always, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!